Cabinet Secretary, nominee for Interior and National Administration, Kithure Kindiki, has defended himself against claims of abdicating his responsibility as the country faced relentless protests from young Kenyans who were demonstrating against a punitive finance bill, poor governance and lack of accountability, saying it was purely an operational matter which lies squarely with the police. Questions were asked about the 150 million shillings increase in his net worth in less than 2 years. And TV's Duncan Haimba begins our broadcast tonight.
Welcome,
Immediate former CS for Interior and National Administration, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, who has been nominated by the President to serve in the same docket, was put on the spot by Parliament concerning the on and off weekly protests by the Gen Zs in the last 2 months that resulted in deaths, injuries and destruction of property. The committee asking hard questions on abductions, human rights abuses and police brutality against protesters.
The operational matters are handled by the command of the National Police Service and therefore the minister doesn't give operational directives. We have communicated the policy during my time in office, the policy of the Kenya Kwanza administration on policing, which includes zero tolerance on extrajudicial killings, zero tolerance on abuse of human rights, and restraints in the use of force. Limited only, the use of force being limited only to cases contemplated in the Constitution and the National Police Service Act and the schedule thereto in the defense of life of the officer or the life of the people of Kenya.
According to Kindiki, police recorded 42 deaths, 486 injuries of civilians and 385 police officers. 1,387 arrests were made, 54 police vehicles destroyed, while 110 belonged to members of public.
Even beyond the police having independent operational command, the issue of the use of firearms by a police officer is individual.
Then there was a question of Article 37 of the Constitution, which speaks to the rights of Kenyans to picket, assemble and demonstrate.
Those draft regulations, when completed, will be able to help the police do a number of things. Number one, obligate the police to escort protesters and provide security for them, but also to ensure protesters don't run amok and overrun members of the public who are not protesting. Number three, it will require those protesting to notify the police and tell and also give the number of protesters so that the appropriate arrangements are made. It will also obligate public institutions in all arms of government, all public institutions to designate an area within their precincts or within the vicinity of their precincts where a group of protesters who want to present petitions can stand, demonstrate and present petitions to that public office or that public institution.
Duncan Haimba, NTV.